Hey guys, it's 8-Bit Eric, and if there's one thing that scares me, it is the ocean because of sharks, which is why I wanted to play today's game. This is Maneater. This just recently came out on the Xbox and on the PlayStation 4. What is this game all about? Well, you're in for a treat. If you ever tried to scare any of your friends growing up in the shallow end of a pool by pretending you were a shark in the water, well, now you get to live out that sick fantasy. Maneater has you play as a shark. Now, you start progressively through these stages of a shark. You start as a pup in the bayou of Louisiana, and you gain levels and experience and grow into a teen, into an adult. So you kind of progress through the stages of your shark's livelihood. But this game is absolutely outrageous and chaotic in its presentation. It doesn't take itself seriously at all. This is pretty goofy, especially when you see the variety of different things that you can do as a shark. It has an open world type of feel. You go from one section of the map to the other. So you do start off in the bayou of Louisiana, and then from there you progress slowly to more populated areas of the world into like the deeper part of the ocean and the lakes and stuff. So throughout the whole map of when you're exploring, you'll find all sorts of things to look at, such as turtles, basic fish like catfish. You run into barracudas. So there's wildlife in these waters. Some of these wildlife are just very easy to eat. You consume them using the right trigger, and you can attack anything in the water, and you gain health from it. Well, eventually you start to run into wildlife such as alligators and other fish that attack you. There's fish that can attack and cause you a lot of problems based on how much stronger they are. The enemies are actually leveled up too. You'll see whenever you try to attack them, there might be a level 1 carp, a level 3, a level 8 alligator. Once in a while, you'll run into a apex predator, which is kind of like a boss version of whatever creature that is in the environment. Now, the main core of this gameplay is you do missions, quests. That's how it has this open world type of style. Each section that you're in, quests pop up. This could be something as easy as kill 10 catfish, kill and eat 8 humans. Yeah, you can eat humans in this game. Get this many things, hunt down this, track down this, open this many treasure boxes. So you'll get this continued list of different types of quests up there, and then occasionally you'll get like a random or side quest that pops up for extra points. On top of that, you're able to actually explore freely, you know, that open world vibe, to where you can look for collectibles. There's like license plates that you can collect, landmarks that you can collect, and all sorts of different stuff. So there's a lot of exploration elements in this game. Now there is even a upgrading leveling system, some light RPG elements here. Again, you progress from being a pup shark to a teen to an adult based on how much you gain with experience. Every time you kill something, you gain experience. Every time you find something, complete a quest, you gain experience, and then this can go towards updating your shark's organs or their teeth. So for example, you can have a sonar that actually becomes more advanced, and it allows you to scan the area for items, enemies, fish to prey on, or you can actually get new teeth. You can get like teeth that electric shock whatever you attack. You can get teeth that add extra damage. You can upgrade these items and stuff. So there's a good, robust leveling up system that I was actually really impressed of. Now, the one thing that I really enjoy about Maneater is that this game does not take itself seriously. You'll find yourself laughing a lot, especially at some of the main characters. There's like a lot of bounty hunter type of enemies that come out and try to attack you for becoming a threat. It's almost like GTA, where the more humans that you eat while you're exploring and stuff, the more your threat level becomes. So if your threat level becomes high enough to attract the attention of bounty hunters, you will start actively being hunted down, and then this is where you have to kind of like destroy boats or kind of jump out of the water to grab different opponents and humans off the boats and enjoy your snack. Now, there's also apex predators that are like bosses of the ocean. So once in a while you might run into like a barracuda or something that's like a very advanced version of a fish that's in the section that you're in. And then you can progress to the next area, and you're able to go back and forth. So once you beat like a certain area, you can fly, or swim or fast travel back. Once in a while you'll find these grottos. That's where the upgrading and stuff happens your shark. So there is a lot of grinding in here, and it's actually a much bigger game than I had actually anticipated and was happy for. I thought it was just going to be kind of like a generic shark playing game, like a shark simulator or something like that. But it was actually really interesting how they gamified it, how they made it feel like a big open world type of game. Now, let's be honest here. The graphics, depending on whether it's nighttime or daytime in this game, or what the sun looks like, or the colors, it's hit or miss. Like in the Bayou, it actually looked a little too murky. It looked like the graphics were pretty cruddy at times. As you can see by some of the footage, it gets a little cloudy at moments and stuff like that. But there's also areas where the ocean looks awesome. It looks clear. It's nice. It's bright and sunny. And you could actually look at all of like the different things to see and stuff like that. There's plenty of secrets in this game. You can find secret paths that take you down secret sewer tunnels and stuff like that. Quite a bit to do. And honestly, I really enjoyed what this game had to offer. Now, there is a high degree of challenge in it, especially early on, because your shark doesn't earn new abilities or moves until he grows older. So when you're a pup, you kind of got to be careful to not attack bigger enemies like alligators that can tear you up from limb to limb. But shortly after that, you learn stuff like a tail swipe. You know, you can charge into your enemy with a tail swipe and then snag them and shake them around a little bit and then tail swipe them again and kind of knock them out. And there's like a fair amount of like a combo system when it comes to actually being able to attack some of your enemies and stuff. So there is a fair amount of combat in this, you know. It's not just some simple, oh, I'm going to go and just bite things mindlessly and just play a thing. There's actually a fully fleshed out type of combat system in here. It's fun to, you know, find people on boats, jump up out of the water or knock the water and destroy it, and then just get these people that are swimming in the water and eat them and everything. It's like Jaws, you know. Ever since I saw the movie Jaws, I was always like, oh man, you know, playing around in the pool, pretending to be a shark, scaring your friends, biting their ankles and stuff like this. And you know, I can't recall any other game ever made that allowed you to experience this whole thing of being a shark. I could be mistaken. Maybe I missed it. I think maybe Roblox has a shark game, but I actually thought, hey, you know what? This looked really cool. I sat down, I took a look at it, and it runs fine for the most part. I played the Xbox version, but again, this comes out on also the PlayStation. And I was playing it, and I was actually really impressed with what it had. I was actually grinding for hours, enjoying myself, because I'm into time sinkers like this, and this game seems like it is just the right size and the right type of different type of theme and genre to interest me. I mean, it is a genre that's actually out there a lot, lots of open world games, but how many have you playing as a shark? Everything's usually a GTA clone or a Witcher clone or a Skyrim clone. Now we got something that actually has you playing as a wildlife character. So honestly, it was a lot of fun. I think it was a really good joy to play. It brought something new to the table. It was easy to figure out and control. Sure, there was a little bit of a grind, but that's the fun in it. You know, looking around, exploring, attacking enemies, finding different stuff to collect, leveling up your character, getting new teeth, getting new attacks, advancing up your sonar and stuff. It really added to the presentation here, and it made it actually quite a bit of fun. So if I was to give Maneater an 8-bit Eric game grading scale grade, an 8BE GGSG, I probably will give this game a solid 7.5. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't anywhere near perfect, but for what it was a pretty enjoyable title. I believe it is physical. If you don't want to do the digital thing, I got it digitally. And it was a lot of fun. There's some stuff I would like to see to it, maybe some extra modes and stuff. But what can you do? Maybe a multiplayer game on this would have been a lot of fun. But overall, it was an enjoyable experience, and I think it was a lot of fun. It was something that I was looking forward to the moment that I saw it. But anyways, guys, that's it. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If this is your first time coming to the channel, please click that subscription button to become a part of the 8BE Nation and help spread this video. Help share it. Don't forget to leave a like or dislike. Any kind of engagement helps it get out there. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this game. Is this something that you're interested in, or is it a pass? And I will see you guys on the next video. Have a great day. Peace out. Consider supporting 8-Bit Eric on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description. You want to become part of the hashtag 8BE Nation, guys? Well, be sure to pick up your official merch, now available online. Link is below in the description. We got classic t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, and even women's apparel. Don't forget, pick up your official merch now. And while you're at it, guys, feel free to watch the next video, or why don't you catch up on one that you might have previously missed. Thanks again, guys, for all the support. I couldn't do this without you. You guys are amazing, and don't forget to subscribe and click that like button if you are brand new. Thanks again, guys. Peace out.